Slime Rancher is a farming ranching game in the style of a first-person shooter where Beatrix LeBeau travels 1,000 light years away from Earth to live on the far, far range. Her job is to wrangle these gelatinous cuties and farm their crystalline poops. But how much do you really know about Slime Rancher? Here are the top 10 facts that you still don't know. Number 1. Game director Nick Popovich recalls that part of the inspiration for Slime Rancher came from a bug in the game Elder Scrolls Oblivion that allowed you to shoot hundreds of melons or other objects out of a bow to fill the environment. He remembers seeing the townsfolk and the guards tripping all over watermelons and cabbages, and he thought it was pretty hilarious. It reminded him of people climbing around in ball pits. Number 2. Slime Rancher was released in early access in January 2016, but prior to that, Monami Park made a calculated game release of version 0.2.0 in 2015 so that streamers and YouTube content creators would show off the game early and generate buzz. Popovich recognized the power of content creators and used that to his advantage to expose the game to the public and create an interest in what this slime ranching game was all about. Number 3. The slimes are slimes because, well, despite being completely adorable, having creatures that were limbless made the physics aspects of the game more manageable. In addition, Popovich states that slimes just look right, no matter what, because the player doesn't have the same expectation of what it should look like as they would a human or an animal. Number 4. Depending on the platform on which you play Slime Rancher, you will have access to different fashion pods available for DLC. Xbox players have the piratey fashion pod, which comes with a sword and hook. PlayStation players have the Heroic Fashion Pod, which comes with a sword and shield. PC players have the Galactic Fashion Pod, which comes with a lightsaber and a headset. And Nintendo players have the, Number 5. It was once speculated but now confirmed that the pink slimes were in part inspired by the pink slime meat filler, which is created by taking the fatty cuttings, heating them up, and mixing the pink mush with other meat parts, then forming it all into a delicious patty. Anybody hungry? Number 6. A slime called the Meteor Slime was considered but later scrapped from the game. The Meteor Slime was to spawn by crashing down to the earth, similar to the Fire Slime, and they were supposed to be able to attract items via magnetism. However, due to the Mosaic Slimes already shooting fire and Dervish Slimes already sucking in plorts, the inclusion of the Meteor Slime seemed a bit redundant. Number 7. The slime's stacking behavior and escaping corrals wasn't exactly an intentional game design, but rather a happy accidental behavior driven by the slime's coding to seek out food. I have personally never seen it, but players have reported seeing stacks as tall as 12 high. Number 8. The tarr were partially inspired by the look of what happens when you mix a bunch of paint together almost completely, but where there are still swirls of color throughout. They were also partially inspired by the movie Gremlins because, and I quote, "The slimes are cute, but there's rules to follow, or else you get a monster." Number 9. In the prototype phase, before the backpack, there was the meat handgun, and before they were slimes, they were devil spheres. Here are some early images of the lower poly, painterly style Nick Popovich envisioned. Then they moved to a more advanced prototype with an early form of backpack, early form of Largo, and even an early game form of tarr. Number 10. According to my calculations, there are currently 91 different Largo combinations that can be made from the 14 combinable slimes that can be created in the game. However, there are lots more potential looks for your Largos depending on whether you mix 2 slimes together with their standard look, 1 slime with a standard look with 1 slime with the secret style turned on, or 2 slimes with both of their secret styles turned on. That's 4 looks per Largo combination. How many have you made? I'd like to take a moment to thank GamingSilverNox for allowing me to use her hard work in this video. If you'd like to see all of the Largos with their secret styles, be sure to check out the link to the full video in the description. So, which facts did you find the most interesting? Which did I leave out? I'm Journey of the Indie Journey. Thank you, and I'm out.